It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. And, of course, Miles Turner. He's going to be tough to replace in the middle.
And his fans... teammates. There are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Now here's Leonard after Magic Johnson's miss. And Howard with the stuff.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
4 on the clock. And taken away by Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Howard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Here's LeBron after Danny Granger's bucket. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Top of the key jumper, no good. Granger with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. A deep 3 from Jordan. Misses the 3. Inside, Leonard with the steal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot, high post. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
That one falls.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Stolen by McDaniels. Knocked loose. Johnson up top. Pass to Battier. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Granger. Down low. And here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Davis sets a screen. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
James with it. Leonard picks him up. From deep, Johnson. Battier for 3. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Pass to Granger. On the wing, Granger. There's the pick. Back to Leonard. Here's Cooper. Clock at 6. And taken away by Johnson. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Cavaliers leading. And he lays it straight in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Outside Leonard. Pass to Granger. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Howard, that's good.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Stolen by Granger. And here comes the break. Jumps up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Right wing. Got a piece of it. Right side, Leonard. Puts up a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
And he nails the 3rd. Cavaliers trailing. Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. LeBron James on the wing. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. And they double up LeBron. 5 to shoot. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
No good from Jordan.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Jordan. Nothing on the board. Over to the left wing. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Leonard. Outside for Jordan. Screen by Howard. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Davis missing. Outside Tatum. From the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Right side, George. The kick out to Brown. Back to Antetokounmpo. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Cooper. Out to Turner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Left side, George. There's a good screen. Rebounded by the Hawks. Taken away by Kirilenko. From past the arc. And George is good for three. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Atlanta with the ball. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Outside Turner. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum driving. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Tatum a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Brown on the wing. There's Giannis with the slam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Rice. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by George. Steps back and shoots. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Giannis slashing. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Left side, Tatum. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, Tatum with it. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Kicks it out to Granger. outside Tatum. All sorts of time. Good as the... Jump shot falls. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Good on the triple.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hawks passing it around. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Battier. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
The Atlanta trails by 4. To the paint. Kicks it out to Granger. Battier with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo using his size.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
To the inside. Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Pass to Rice. Launches from deep. The shot misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. Back to James. Davis has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Jordan with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Screen by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan, that's for 2. Buries it down low. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Howard. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Howard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Jordan outside. To the paint. Howard can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Jordan is doubled. Pass to Cooper. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Cavaliers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Johnson outside. It's Davis on the wing. 10 points for him. Back to Johnson. Another three for Cleveland.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble. This time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
And stolen by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Out to Battier. Back to Davis. In the corner, it's James. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Davis.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's LeBron. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Tries it from 19. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Atlanta trails by 12. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Out to Battier. They set the screen. The drive by James. Outside, Davis. And another three for Cleveland. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Outside, Jordan. Green for 2 points. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Coming onto the floor is your Real Hot Squad,
Giannis with it. He's got 13. A shot by George. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. George has got 9.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the three to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's George. Back to Iguodala. And he gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Brown outside. Another three for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That one drops for him.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a nice handle from Andre Iguodala. He had to maneuver around the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Hawks making a change here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
They set the pick. Iguodala left side. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Well, you got to admire how effective Andre Iguodala is, just excelling at getting inside and finishing with authority.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Atlanta trails by 11. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Leonard. Down low. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
It's Brown with the drive. And Brown throws it down.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Brown, right side. On the wing, Shumpert. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. And too long on the shot.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Rice. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Turner. Over on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
That one is no good. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Cooper, and he's good on the 3-ball. Cooper's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Rice. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The Atlanta trails by 8. Over in the corner, Turner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot is on the way. The Cavaliers pull it in. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Atlanta calls timeout. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The shot's good.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
The three from George. Drills it from outside. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look, but off the mark. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Davis in the corner. LeBron steps it home.
LeBron James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
And taken away by Magic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. On the wing, Jordan. Over Johnson. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Screen by James. Ball's knocked loose. Giannis outside. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Giannis up top. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
You bring a level of awareness and quickness. Gilgeous-Alexander has both, and it pays dividends there.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
2 minutes remaining.
To the left side wing. And it's Cooper missing. Here's James. And the rejection by Tatum. Johnson left side. Outside for Davis. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Back to Jordan. Goes up on the wing. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Took him no time at all on that one. Davis has got 20.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Atlanta trails by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now, here is George. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for one, Magic Johnson.
And the free throw. No good, but they'll get the ball back here. And that's going to be a travel.
Away team ball.
And here is Jordan. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.